Welcome back to my video, guys, and today we're back with an exciting video because we have the brand new update of The Walking Dead No Man's Land on the way. Update 5.4 Foes and Fighters is coming, and it's packing with a lot of content regarding the TV show. As we know, The Walking Dead is coming to an end and we have the final 8 episodes coming, so we have an update before that to add some other show related content to the game. First off, we have a new loading screen. As you can see, it looks amazing, and yes, it is a sneak peek of new things. So yeah, let's talk about everything. This update is not that big, so we're gonna cover everything in this video. First of all, we have 11 C missions. As we know, always when there's new Walking Dead episodes, we have new missions, and this is no an exception. Unfortunately, these are the final missions we're getting because this is the final episode. So the final 8 missions are coming every Monday starting the 3rd of October. You're gonna be able to play a mission after the new episode of The Walking Dead is out. So yeah, very excited for that. As you know, always we're gonna be covering those. Okay, next up we have the anniversary of the game coming, the 7th anniversary. For those of you that don't know, the game came out on the 8th of October 2015. So now it's going to be 8th of October 2022. That's 7 years for this game. And one of the things that is coming regarding the celebrations of the anniversary is the campaign, which is dedicated to this. It looks really nice. As you can see, they have managed to do well on the design there. Yeah, it's going to start on September 26th and it's going to run all the way until 17th of October, another 3-week campaign. And this one features 2 things. So the first one, honestly guys, don't talk to me about the pronunciation of this. I don't know how you pronounce this weapon. Rosita's Macuahuitl or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I'm really bad at pronunciations. But yeah, it's a brand new bruiser weapon to come with the brand new bruiser Rosita. We have Fighter Rosita from season 11. As you know, if you've seen season 11B, when she was training in the Commonwealth with Daryl, we have her now as a hero with this outfit. She looks really great and I'm really excited. So yeah, so as we already know, this is a hard weapon to pronounce. I'm not gonna say it, I'm gonna call it Rosita's Club. Okay, so this is a normal bruiser weapon. In a way, it doesn't have any new mechanics. It's kind of like old bruiser weapon mechanics. So it attacks in a 3-space arc, stunning all targets. Body shots have a 75% chance to cripple the enemies. And if you attack before making a move, then you can make a quick movement after attack. And the charge attack is a bonus attack that stuns all targets, inflicts guaranteed critical hit in a 5-space arc ahead of the user. And also, if you don't stun targets, then they are crippled. It's a pretty standard weapon. It has a silver interrupter and gold concussion and gold razor traits. So yeah, it's a pretty cool weapon to come with Rosita, because Rosita is a bruiser hero and you're gonna be able to equip her weapon on the hero itself. Anyway, we have a brand new Fighter Rosita on the way, which is the final reward of the campaign. 3,000 tokens with a brand new and amazing leader trait, Fighting Fury. This leader trait basically gives you extra attacks. So if there are any enemies adjacent to Rosita on her first main attack, she gets an extra attack afterwards. And now the amount of attacks she gets, basically, it depends on how many enemies there are adjacent and how many levels the trait is being upgraded to, and if she's a leader in a leader spot or not in leader spot. And then every attack that's done afterwards is gonna have a percentage damage of that main attack. So let's have a look at this table. So this trait, as always, has 10 levels. So the extra attacks you get in the first column, as you can see from level 3 to 10, are different, because if she's a leader, she has more attacks, sort of like one more attack if there are more adjacent enemies. So every adjacent enemy gives her an attack, and that's capped. As you can see, these are the numbers for every single level of the trait, and this is the percentage amount of damage you do on the extra attack. It's a percentage amount of damage from the main attack, so you don't always deal the full amount of damage output. So it's a pretty cool leader trait, because if you have a melee survivor team, then it affects every single survivor on your team, so everybody can get extra attacks. So it can be a lot of attacks. Now, if you do the main attack, and then you can also choose to sort of move away for half an action point instead of doing extra attacks. So this is also possible if you don't want to keep attacking. But there's also a bunch of different nodes, as you can see here. like the enemy that you attack counts into the extra attacks if they're adjacent space when you attack. There's stuff with like the reloading weapons, and then different other bonus attacks together with tactical traits. So have a look at those because there's some exceptions on how the trait works, but it's a really cool trait that gives you extra attacks on adjacent enemies. Now we actually have 2 new costumes for this Rosita and for Hunter Daryl, not for Scout Daryl, for Hunter Daryl. We have Commonwealth armor gear for those guys, and this is a premium reward on the next survival pass. So I believe it's gonna start on the 24th of October. So this is one of the premium rewards on that pass. It's only a paid feature, but it looks really nice. It's a paid cosmetic. Next up, we have some other changes to do with Guild Wars. So now the attacks are going to be charged from the player after you start the mission. There's also some new icons to indicate the type of enemy you're going to be fighting. As you can see, we have a new survival pass for players in the lower council levels. We now have special black market offers if you have your characters fully maxed out, like 5 pink stars or 10 stars. 5 pink stars, if it's maxed out, you can get the excess hero tokens and exchange them for extra radius for summoning. There is also a tactical trait which is now available on all armors, and they're also reworking how point blank shot weapon trait is working. Now it's gonna boost the total damage instead of the weapon damage. They're also removing the Facebook connectivity feature to the game, and the Commonwealth armor has been redesigned, and now for a certain amount of turns it's going to give you a full status effect, struggle and critical hit resistance, and it's going to have a chance of gaining a charge point when you're hit by an attack. So yeah, this is really nice, and this is a really cool thing. Now we also have a bunch of bug fixes as with every single update. So yeah, it's not a big update, but it's a pretty cool update because the show is coming back, and a lot of content regarding the show and the anniversary of the game, new missions, new hero Rosita, new outfits, new weapon, new campaign, other changes. Overall, it's looking like a pretty good update. So yeah, this is the update, guys. Update 5.0, 5.4 Frozen Fighters coming very soon to a camp near you. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys all in my next video.